team fight and you take down a couple of towers, you take the Roche. So I think the draft is pretty even, but I think Liquid have to play better overall. Like they can't make mistakes. It's more pressure on them.
And with that in mind, K-pop, anything in specific that viewers have to look out for? Like if Team Liquid gets this done, they're in a good spot to actually be able to come forth and take the game from virtus.pro?
As I said before, I think it comes down to Roche control.
Okay.
Ursa can do very strong, get Roche quick, but if he gets denied that by virtus.pro's ability to get Roche very easy as well, it's going to be a tough game for them.
Okay, let's keep an eye on the Roshan and see who gets the cheese, the Aegis, and all that jazz. It is time for virtus.pro taking on Team Liquid with LD and Winter.
Winter, you were doing a little celebratory dance here. You did call the Ursa pick, but nobody heard it. And if you've made a godly prediction and there's no one there to hear it, did you even make the godly prediction at all? That's the question.
It doesn't matter, you know.
We leave it to you, Twitch chat. We leave it to you to decide if Winter gets credit or not.
But it was a good Ursa game, I think, because they want Dire. And number two, that against DP, you want to have instant burst, so you take her out of the fight very quickly, so the Exorcism doesn't do too much damage in team fight. So those are the things that you want to have. So DP probably, after the use, maybe consider to get a Ghost Scepter this game. Those are the items that would be helping the DP survive against the Ursa.
Alright, we're underway, Winter. VP taking on Liquid, two of the bigger name teams. Both will be showing their faces at the major. So an important match here. Only a BO1. VP with the very classic push strat. Map control heavy physical damage. Liquid with the very unorthodox Wyvern pick. This hero largely forgotten in this patch.
They have weak lanes though.
Since the nerf.
Yeah, after the nerf, he's not so useful in terms of like his combo, but I think he still provides a lot of D-push against VP. Like you want to have D-push against a lineup that wants to 5-man. So that's the good point about having Wyvern in this game. But like I mentioned, the lanes are looking really good. I like Liquid's lane, so they can actually snowball for jungle. Yeah, or maybe Australian jungle is better because it's more.
I don't think Australia has jungles.
But Australia has a lot of dangerous animals. Since they have a jungle there.
Jungle doesn't equal dangerous animals. That's not how climate works.
Okay, they have dangerous animals in the desert in Australia.
Alright. We're gonna play through the lag. This is the beginning of the suffering.
Beginning of the summit, boys!
The summiting.
Alright.
Alright, well, Death Prophet thing's happening mid. Nothing much to see here. G. I mean, the old pain to Fada. G has been playing really well this event, I have to say.
This is the better build, I must say. Maxing the Siphon first over the Crypt Swarm.
Yeah, and then getting usually the ult at level 6 and actually using it early, which was not always the case.
For boss here getting zone out, like he has 2 CS so far, but gonna get a lot of experience. Not sure how that happened. Maybe they missed a pull, or he was using his ball to pull the creeps because we were busy talking about our whatever conversations we were having. Yeah, it was all my fault. Sorry.
I would at least say like 80% your fault. I'll take 20% of the responsibility.
Radiant's top tower is under
Here they go though. They're looking to make a move with mind control.
Wait,
nice.
Darkseid's here?
Yeah, roaming. Hey guys, just wanted to make sure that you're still there.
If that
Io's doing some tether shenanigans.
If that was a Slada, I would be very not surprised that happening, but...
looking for the side pulls, it appears.
He wants to
Radiant's
tether.
top
You need
tower
a range
is
creep,
under
so he actually has
Yeah,
the...
he's got the old Dark Troll Summoner now.
But the Dark Troll Summoner is not...
It's pretty far, and does get it. Nicely done.
Commanded.
Radiant's top tower.
So they are
is
trying
under
to
attack.
abuse the economy game a bit, Liquid.
They are trying to lose their tier 1 bottom faster. That's what they're doing. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Relax.
Jesus.
Relax. So he denied a full wave of creeps, so
Dire's bottom
Lycan is
tower
not
is
happy.
under attack.
Hey, that was the
Well,
second,
Lycan's gonna take out his anger on the tower.
that was the second wave of creeps that he denied, I think.
Yeah, I think he denied one more earlier.
Because if you look at the CS discrepancy between the Ursa and the Lycan, it seems like it was the second wave.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, big engagement breakouts. G goes on to Fada, forced to pop the fairy fire just to survive. This seems to be a recurring theme that...
Oh, no!
Oh, this lane just got really hard. Only a level 1 Quas. They have to even ferry out more regen.
That is some sad life there from the Evoker. Oh no, look at the wolves! He's trying to drag the creeps away.
Oh, this is cute. The counter jungle shenanigans.
Radiant's
It's not like he
bottom
needs them in the
tower
lane,
is
so
under
I actually like
attack.
this quite a bit.
You have to be very cautious about playing with Liquid about all these off-lane pulls. They do it a lot. Block the camp. Every time they have a burst or like something that can possibly do the off-lane pull, you have to most likely just block the camp from the start.
Again on the mid lane, G just destroying Fada.
And isn't that so fun as the DP? Because your enemy can't do anything to you.
Yeah, they can't do anything. They can't trade blows. They are going to lose the trade as Low moves in. He's got the level 2 glimpse available. He's going to let it fly now. Right into G's waiting arms. Does he have a nuke? Oh, not enough Kuroki with the save, but it might cause Kuroki's life because the armor's just so damn low. Through the tree, is winding his way. Maybe Lil Hardy will end up being the killer instead. Fada pops out. Surprise!
The captain!
Kuro not only destroyed the off lane here, but now going to salvage the mid lane too.
Oh my god.
They don't call him K-God for nothing.
That was such a big play right there.
Tower is under attack.
My goodness.
Play that would change the face of the early game.
Tower is under attack.
Potentially
they
the
needed to
tournament
win the
and the
lane.
world as we know it.
Come on, they needed to win the lane.
Oh, they did. Now Gino, he's gonna pay as the meteor rolls in. There's the grave still. So they look to chase the hill with the disruptor here. It might be a bridge too far. The timing not quite right. No, he's just gonna take down the IO. Kuroki again. That last hit on the orb.
Oh my god, Kuroki
Splashing his way through and
He's gonna win his team the lane.
suddenly from a weird extra jungle hero on Liquid to a 6 hero mid lane.
Extra jungle hero on Liquid.
Yeah, Darkseer.
He doesn't even...
He was jungling.
Okay, fine. I wouldn't say he's an extra hero, you know. You make it sound like he's like...
Well, they're the lanes, I'm saying. The lanes have been weird. Now it's 3v3 mid. Feels like overthrow.
I'm gonna call you the extra member of my team next time when I pub with you. Because you don't do anything. Oh. Okay, I'm just kidding.
We actually never pump, by the way, which is bullshit.
Played
He's too much of a
one
tryhard.
time.
I wouldn't play with
You know
him.
we played one time? TI4? That's the only time we played together.
Yeah, I remember that game. That was fun. This is not so fun, though, for the Disruptor. We'll go down again. Verax getting caught out. Oh, G found him.
Hello.
Sucky. God, it's so annoying to play against her. And he will pay.
Oh my god. Just when you thought Death Prophet is done for.
Well, some teams are not really favoring her, but he's probably, I think, one of the most likely to run her out of anyone.
I think if you know how to run her, she's actually just super strong. Like knowing how to build a draft around the Death Prophet, a push draft, and I think you need two things: a draft that can push, and you have to be able to have supports that can keep the DP alive, a defensive support or something.
Yeah, or you just have to have like a roamer that can gank the lane and free her up because she is very vulnerable to that early pressure.
Yep, I think those two are the most important things you want to have around the DP draft: a defensive support plus a lineup that you can push and take out the speed.
Finished off on 4 with Tumberman, but Tumberman quietly having a very easy game here in the offlane. 55, 56 CS
In
now.
Ursa versus Beastmaster in the lane,
Yeah, not much you can do.
this is the sad life for Beastmaster. He even started the lane with boots, so you can't really treasure the Ursa that much. I mean, he still has good levels so far, and has some farm.
When do you think we'll see a move towards the Roche pit for Liquid?
I think they want to move to the Roche pit without worrying about VP being able to contest, because VP has good heroes to contest and Hawk to scout, so they need to like sort of maybe push out the lanes and try to smoke the Ursa in. Otherwise, if it's too obvious and it gives if they are going to give VP a lot of time to react, the DP can just walk over and contest. So they need to choose the timings very wisely.
Roki, Sunstrike, and... Oh man, the Orbital Ion Cannon had been activated. First usage. A massive success.
Can we call that?
And the best part is, you can't brave that, because you don't know it's coming.
Or sometimes you actually know it's coming, you know. It's
Sometimes.
the sixth sense.
Yeah.
The game sense, you know.
Or if your mid calls it out, but... Not easy.
If you're my mid, I'm pretty sure you won't call it out.
Oh no, I would call it out after you died. I'd be like, hey, wait, by the way, I think he's about to sunstrike you, buddy. Watch out! Oh,
Of course I know he's gonna sunstrike me because I'm already
because you're already dead. And then I would go back to cliff jungling as Prophet. My Iron
I
Talent.
thought you were playing Legion.
I moved on from LC. They're gonna come in here on the Roshan, but Tumbleman really wants this. He's relying on the auto attacks to keep himself alive, and literally the entire VP team is streaming in towards him. The one man not here yet is the Beastmaster. Suddenly Silent Low is gonna get grabbed up, kept alive for now. Kuroki in the pit. Roshan still healthy. They've given up on the old bastard for the time being, but Liquid want to come back in. The Exorcism is going. Is it G's turn to feed in the pit with the Ursa dead? It seems they're gonna take turns trading their lives for nothing. And now the Wolves working on mind control, almost finished off the boar, slowing him down a little bit. Absolute madness erupting here. And it seems like Ursa will be up first. And with the Exorcism down,
That's a big victory.
Liquid can walk in and take it.
Cooldowns have been expanded from BP, especially for the Death Prophet. So this Roshan is fairly secured for Liquid right now. That was such a ballsy move because VP could have they came over so quickly.
I like how the play was not like, alright, let's like play it safe or go fight them. It was,
And you know what was the important move that he made?
he almost got the glimpse back to Fountain.
He didn't run away.
He just kept hitting the road.
Yeah, he kept hitting, so he life steal a lot to make sure that he was able to tank the majority of the damage, so the team can actually come in and fight.
He almost got the glimpse back to the well there. That was like a second earlier. Lil could have
Here
really
we go.
struggled
Round
this.
two.
Here we go. Roshan though, the Fury Type is not stacked up, so he's actually gonna take a bit of a while to pull off here. And the tough man decides he'd rather go for the hero kill instead. Mind control running forward. Silent in danger. Brave is gonna come up and on FNG to save himself. They lose the Lycan again. The Earth is out of control now. 3 falling down. G with no Exorcism has to back away, and this time Liquid, they have marked their territory and they will be looking to claim the road, but watch out for the Wolves. Be careful.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Watch out! So,
Rod of Atos.
big win for Liquid.
Rod of Atos on Prata. It's a
That's obviously a Bloodstone Winter.
It's a very good build at solo. Like you see a lot of pop players doing it. It's very good at solo doing support. Atos and your support spirits hitting on the support, easy kill.
Do you like it more than the Yules?
Yes, depending on lineup and
Radiant's
situation.
bottom
Certain
tower
games,
is
yes.
under attack.
You can.
You know, that's basically how I feel every day here in Linz. Co-embrace.
Are gonna go for the jump on the mid lane. Fada in a very aggressive position, but with the Vitality Booster has that bit of extra help to survive this one. They do turn on him. No invoke cooldown for some time, so there is a trade, but Beastmaster for an invoker and Liquid looking for more as they push this tower down bottom lane. The objectives to be claimed here.
So Blink Dagger for Fuzzy Doggy after this. You need to be able to blow up the DP. I think the DP is always the key target that the Ursa wants to focus every fight. You want to take her out before she does too much damage in team fights.
Ursa's gonna be the aggressor here.
Yeah, but then he needs someone to take care of the Dagger, so teamwork.
Yeah, that is one thing Liquid are very lacking on, is proper lockdown. They've really just got the Wyvern
They're vacuum.
little from the Invoker.
Vacuum plus the curse, so if you actually curse the
If you hit the cost.
yeah, the dagger next to like the Lycan, the dagger to
Radiant's
fight.
bottom tower is under attack.
Or you can also use the curse just so that you stop him from graving the Death Prophet while your Ursa kills the Death Prophet. That's fine too.
Good marching down mid now, with Thumberman up in the aggressive posture. They're gonna start looking to take down towers. They want to get the most they can out of the stage. As for VP, dodging the fights, they'll split push top instead. Exorcism has been committed just for a tier 1. Liquid will keep on plunging their way towards deeper objectives now. Continuing on to the tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower is
VP,
under attack.
Exorcism will wear off here relatively soon, so they won't have the same level of push that they did for that tier 1.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fuzzy is setting up for the defense
Radiant's
here.
middle tower is under
If he
attack.
catches anyone, he can play really aggressive.
Yeah,
knowing
but
that
if they realize the Ursa is not here, they can immediately engage in mid. Oh, they got the glimpse on Kuroki.
they do get the roar as well. Kuroki has the relocate available. He's kept alive by the Wyvern. Static Storm is going to catch him out, and they will have to sacrifice Kuroki. Not
He was
Jirac.
thinking about the curse right there.
Ursa's coming back though. He's not too far away. Do they see him? Wants to jump. Hello, G. Lynx gets off the clap, but now being siphoned and slowed down, and then the poison touch to kite him. He's committed the ultimate very early in the fight. A lot of his potential damage down the drain, but oh god.
There was once a Dazzle.
FNG just eviscerated.
Dazzle right there. It wasn't even 1 second before he took him out.
Bear's Claws just ripped him to bits.
Ghost Scepter. Thanking them for Ghost Scepter on the support this game.
And then Invoker's gonna have even more fun.
Okay, heals.
Something. Any sort of defensive item will do. Oh yeah, Ghost Scepter is quite good against the old bear. As he is gonna just call G into the lane. Somebody call the Forest Rangers, please. We've got an uncaged bear, Matumba Man. For now, trying to back away. The Wolves are gonna work on it. Maybe they can actually finish him off. He uses the ultimate relocate coming in. They might turn this one. Kuroki's there. Gets the tether off. Matumba goes back and clicks it away. The Iono well played, but Terex manages to get off the curse. FNG low and will fall to this as Ada tries to complete the kill inside. It's successful in doing so. Now turns his attention to Phobos. Phobos with the roar, but no backup whatsoever. Look for the big clap. Oh, Jerax saving him again. Gets off the curse. Makes the play as well to prevent the Wolves from killing the bear. And now they go in for an additional round of aggression. Will Hardy could well be next here. The Raptor down 2, Fana on the run. This seems to that little extra bit of HPA, so they make the difference. They Kuro to the rescue. Liquid hanging on, kill after kill, 17-8. Looks like they have fully rejuvenated from the Wings beatdown earlier. They are dominating VP.
Oh my god, the team play is just superb there from Liquid. Like one guy bailing out another guy, waiting for the next cooldown to come in, and Wiz after the relocate TP's back in because of the drawn out fight and managing to save the Invoker once more. That team play right there, but it all started with the first attack on 4 heroes. That was the MVP in the fight.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Gets a big objective off of that. Liquid now, tier 2 down. Gonna rotate on the top lane.
Radiant's top tower
You see the
is under
Dazzle
attack.
trying to poke his head out, but there's a tier 1 up, and that is just not gonna be
Radiant's
easily
top
defended by
tower has
VP.
fallen.
They try to sideswipe the back line. There is no curse right now. Wall is ready.
Do they need the curse now? That is the question, you know. They're just very far ahead. Like Ursa kills anyone instantly. Provided the Dazzle is disabled by someone. Vacuum or like a curse or anything else like full snap. No, if the Dazzle is not there, like anyone just dies to the Ursa.
And 1 and 4 on this Invoker. Absolutely gargantuan game.
Yeah, he's been getting all the kills, you know.
But it all goes back to the early IO play.
Oh, yeah.
That lane could have been totally different.
At least you remember the supports, you know. I thought you carry players always, forget about what the supports did. The supports were stacking.
You know, I am so tired of supports whining about getting enough appreciation.
Alright.
I appreciate you, Winter. Quit your bitching!
I don't say support, dude.
Anything that's not the one position is a support.
Crazy.
I'm just kidding. Alright, VP, they've made their move off into the Liquid jungle. Now they want to actually take a fight here, but that's dangerous. They know there's no Roshan just yet. But it's going to be coming back fairly soon here.
By the way, the new build on Ursa is like you might actually get Aghanim after your first damage item. Like Aghanim is very good on.
Oh yeah.
It's just like Abaddon. You can
It does. It literally makes him Abaddon.
You know how much I like to play Abaddon.
Dog loves Abaddon as well. He's like, I need some MMR. I'm just gonna play Abaddon off lane.
Oh, relocate, Phobos.
Phobos has been found. The ward giving vision here, allowing Liquid to go for the dive, and another quick kill for the meat grinder.
Okay, proven. Rod of Atos, good choice by Fata. Xavier in the middle, sets up a few kills before that.
He would have at least 2 more deaths, I think, without the Atos, and you know that could have snowballed into him dying a lot more. I agree. It's been a big game changer.
It's a very wise decision to go for the Atos instead of the standard use. So, in some games you want to get Atos against like heroes like the Red King, like any melee force, but this game is just like the stats really the one to survive. And mind control getting caught there.
That's a nice hit there. A lot of work getting done, but G now does get cursed. Jerax there with the initiation. The wall gets the drop, but G is at these frames, allowed to do a bit more during this fight, but is it going to be enough to turn it? Silent comes from the rear, and the Wolf is forced out of the fight. Mind control just charging after him, going to burn him down. It looks like a hero such strike. Doesn't look like it actually connects, but still G on the run is going to scurry away. G ends up surviving. Great Dazzle play there to keep him alive. 3 for 2, still favoring Liquid.
But
overall, in
the
terms
bear
of
is
the
down.
numbers,
The bear is down.
the bear has been slain.
Radiant's bottom tower is
But-
under attack.
Did force out the ultimate on the Death Prophet. So maybe now they're going to make a move. 100 seconds. Might not have the ult for the next Roche.
Radiant's bottom tower
Just
is
gonna
under
have the
attack.
ult for the
What
next.
can they do here? Maybe just get a kill. Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is huge. Fada already ready with the Ghost Walk, but they're also prepared. They brought the dust, and he's going to try to come out of this Ghost Walk. Tosses up his empty blast, turns it a little hardy, and Fada will fall. That's a mega kill streak. VP. It does go to the Dazzle. Maybe not the best hero, but man, they're glad they got that kill.
Darkseid is very close to his blink, so that would actually help them set up the fights. If you remember the got the curse off, if Darkseid had dagger, I think that fight would have been over because they were so clumped up and he got into position and get the vacuum off earlier. So that is like the next key item that Liquid is going to look to have for their fights.
A couple of big kills look given away by Liquid here. I imagine they're going to want to slow the game down, wait for that next Roshan before they reinitiate with aggression.
Because their lineup can't afford to really lose tempo. Once they lose tempo, VP's lineup is just like we mentioned, much easier to execute. You don't really need any flashy plays, just pop your ultimates, get one target roared, and grave the DP, and you should be able to win the team fights.
The rolling down to the
tower
bottom
is under
room now.
attack.
G is going to collect it. It's gone back to the Aether Lens, so you're very standard build. They're scouting the Roche Pit here with Sunstrike.
It's like the new standard
Dire's
build.
middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
I mean, it's I'm saying new standard. It's been like a day that we've seen it, but everyone's going for it now. It's very potent.
Yeah, I want to see the Aghanims on the Ursa. That's fun.
I don't know if we're going to.
Why not?
It doesn't seem like something Matava Man would buy.
I think it's a core item though, after the Basher.
You think it's a core item after the Bastion?
Yeah, you want to have the item.
Has anyone built Aghanims on Ursa yet in this patch?
I am not sure.
I don't think there's been a single one, but
I'll
it's a competitive game.
I'll ask Mr. K-pop this right now. If I have internet on my phone. Too bad I don't.
Oh, well, you lost. Guess who doesn't have internet on his phone?
You, but you refuse to ask, and you're gonna get glitches.
That's... I'm not Ursa, bro. Oh man, what have you been smoking, my friend? Here we go, Darks here up on the high ground. We'll get silenced out, Mind Control getting caught, and now Silence working. They want to focus on the Darks here, but the Wyverns there in reserve to keep them alive. Isle also there, everything for Mind Control. Saves the Bulgarian, they can't do it, he falls in, and now Liquid needs a scatter. There's the glitch, the Tougher Man caught out in danger, but he does pop the ultimate, kept alive for the time being. That's gonna prompt the relocate. Get the Ursa back to safety is the call. Fada now with the Ghost Walk, sprinting in retreat, but VP on the hunt, Ghost Walking, they still have vision. Follow those icy footsteps. VP, they drop the sentry, they maintain some semblance of control over him, and well, got distracted by Fada to the point where they actually managed to get both heroes relocated out of the picture. Fada turns, seeing this, and wants to re-engage. Wyvern sweeping around, maybe even gonna have to commit himself to save the fight. Fada with a level 1 Wax has invoked the tornado, just whatever he can get his grubby paws on to stay alive for the time being. The Ursa thrown up in the air, gets caught against the thing. There's the tornado, it's a short range one, but he gets the job done. Kuroki re-engages. Liquid somehow has minimized the casualties and silence between the exorcism and Ford up. They definitely blast him, trap him in the corner. What the hell is going on in this fight? Now G has to turn and run. Liquid, I don't even know what they did there, but they clearly got lessons from Houdini.
Liquid are doing it. Man, the two supports, the overcharge plus the co-embrace, they just kept everyone alive.
I thought they were just gonna camp the IO relocate.
Their lineup is just really... They camped the IO relocate, but they glimpsed him back to the base. I thought you saw that.
No, they chased the Invoker though.
Yeah, but they were split up, they were trying to kill the IO, then they...
I think they could have just camped the IO though and gotten the free kill.
I agree, but Invoker's bigger kill, you know, so you need to look at the bigger picture.
That was
which
just
is the
great
bigger kill.
baiting by Fada. He's like, come and get me, guys.
Long fight. That's an 8 favor.
Oh, what was that? Back in the side. Beautiful win. Liquid with a tough hit will get roared here. They're trying to crack this base wide open, chucking out nukes. Fada, after treated FNC, he's kept alive. Nice timing on the grave. Sunstrike. Got him! Oh, beautiful stuff. Fada is turning this into a game of NBA Jam. Just keeps on sniping people all over the place.
You know, we call that Tai Chi because you move your opponents around and you just play around them, bounce them around, you know that like you just can't get you and you just like play the dodging game, running around in circles, wait for their cooldowns.
And they're gonna find Silent now. They even have a curse ready if they need it. Should the team try to show up and help him? He's caught by the tornado. Nobody in sight, and down he goes. So Liquid grab yet another. And with that, looks like Ursa already doing the Roche.
Basically, when VP pop their Lycan ultimate and Depth Pro ultimate, they need to get kills. Once those spells are down, they have to run. If they don't run, they're just gonna die to Liquid. So last 2 fights, that was what happened. So well played to Liquid, understanding that they just need to kite around, wait for the ultimate to run out, and re-engage after. Those 2 supports were just MVP. The co-embrace, the overcharge, Tether keeping all their teammates alive.
And the Darkseer Invoker combo as well has been increasingly impressive to watch. They're gonna relocate now. They set up a Tumble Man going to work. Oh, there used to be a Ghost Lady there. Not any longer.
Ghost Lady needs a Ghost Scepter, 100%. Please.
I would agree at this point.
She's going to Athos? Oh well, I guess Athos is good versus Ursa.
I mean Octarine maybe?
Oh yeah, probably just Octarine, yeah.
But even then it's...
I don't know, I think she needs to be able, like, if you get, no matter
I think she's just
much,
gonna... The extra HP doesn't help
yeah,
you
you
all that much.
die
either,
anyway,
so-
like, that's my issue, like, no matter how much HP you get, you still die if you don't have Ghost Scepter. Maybe it's just like he's counting on the Dazzle to keep him alive all the time, and he just keeps building on his core build, the Octarine. Just try to get as late as possible. Instead of trying to build like any small items that would help him right now, he's looking to go for the late game.
I can tell you Liquid are looking to go for the quick KO here at 25 minutes. They're going to take the tier 2 top. That is the last outer tower. And I imagine they will at least threaten the base. FNG spotted D-warding. That was on the menu. How dare you! They glimpsed it back, but Jaren finished with an auto attack. Sunshine comes through and gets split between 2 other heroes, Beastmaster and the Disruptor. But already Liquid have secured another kill. And with the Dazzle down, no buyback, 25 seconds, they can rotate on the top lane.
And Liquid
maybe
like,
take an objective.
Liquid looks so good in this game, the way they executed everything. Holy shit. You know, one of the stronger opponents here.
And I think VP just were caught off guard by the level of aggression. Suddenly Liquid went from cheeky side pulls and a jungle Darkseer to just running at them and trying to blow them up at like the 10-minute mark. There's a very swift change in tempo. They do glimpse back here, so
Aegis.
He's okay for now with Kuroki. Healing the bear as much as possible, keeps the siege engine fighting shape, but they haven't done too much damage to the base.
He's at full HP now. Full embrace, uncharged, overcharged. Ready to go rock and roll once more.
Oh, another glimpse back. This is what they're looking for, but Tumble-Man knows the target again. Not an easy one. They siphon, but Mind Control turns into the back wall, tries for the big setup, but where's that Invoker follow-up? Spotted to the BKB. And still waiting on some big spells to come out. Hangs off the Deathly Blast. I think he's hoping for the combo here with the Aghanim. He's got it, but he gets bored. He's trapped out. They need to save Fada. He hasn't really thrown any spells out of this fight yet. There's the Deathly Blast. DK Phobos gets hit by the Splinter Blast. The Tumble Bandits can be forced back, but Sight didn't really work though. And with the Ghost blowing, Liquid are struggling to really counter this. They got the Lycan, but they've already lost their Aegis. Their Invoker nearly dead. Now he comes back once more. Fada kept alive again by the Embrace. Kuroki there with the tether, keeping him alive. The heals are out of this world from Liquid, but where's the damage? The follow it up down to get the Beastmaster 2. Second kill, make it 3, and now Liquid that's the Death Prophet on that. Hardy's gonna have to run the hell away. Lil Hardy looks like he'll be next. Jurex even going for that 5th kill perhaps as the Disruptor will fall. The Sunstrike off the mark. They massacre virtus.pro where they stand, and now nothing stands between Liquid and their first lane of
Give
round.
those 2 supports a better dude, like the Whisk and the full embrace from Byron. Holy shit.
Yeah, they're actually unkillable at this point.
Yep, Ghost Scepter not gonna save you now, Ghost Lady.
It was a good idea. Even the dual scepter use all the scepters in the world won't save me. Back right back into the bear's bloody claws. Brings them down again. Silent will be next. Lycan also falling at 28 minutes. Even the courier for the dire side wants to get on the action, and that will be a bit of mercy.
Is that the gem on the courier?
I think so. I mean, it was a mercy donation from Liquid. They're feeling sorry at this point for VP.
Performance from Liquid to the team.
And this was... what's crazy is how badly they got destroyed by Wade's last game.
And you know,
It just feels like a totally different team.
you know what's even more fantastic? They gave away that proper to VP.
And they beat it. But again, I think the Death Prophet was doing really well. It was just rotation from Kuroki early on. I'll squat that hit.
That key rotation, bottom and yeah, Edward's middle.
I mean, it does feel like Liquid took some small page out of the Wayne's book. Probably not intentionally or anything, but the Darkseer early roaming on the top lane, the IO doing some weird pulls on the side of the map. It's very unexpected lady setup that caught VP off guard. Could make a difference here. He's gonna get caught out. Caught out. BKB, there's the combo! Fire rains down from the sky, but they're hitting point, catching everyone at the right angle. Still though, a lot of damage. Ready to dazzle low, forcing him back. G running in the middle of the fray, and the ghosts are coming. So Kurogi wants to run, but they have caught out the Wyvern. The tough man also dropping pretty quick with this. Even Kada gets brought down. Liquid may have overstayed their welcome a bit here. Mind control now scattered to the south, to the north. The bear runs away. It's time for him to hibernate. I wait for the team to rejoin him. Kuroki. Oh, don't play with the ghosts, Kuroki. Where are you going? Don't play with the ghosts. Oh, big mistake.
They still got.
That's on 5,000 gold.
They still had.
And that's not counting the wisp death, I believe.
What?
It looks like it's not counting the ion.
5,000 gold? Holy shit.
I think that's 6,000 gold.
Dire's
Alright.
middle tower has
But they
fallen.
did get the second melee.
But they're gonna lose a lot here.
Dire's middle
Another
tower
tower.
is under attack.
So yeah, good job cursing them, by the way, Winter.
Could have played so well right now. This is so impressive.
Immediately 6,000 gold swing,
Just Winter Island.
but it's only tickling their lead. 20,000 plus, 25,000 plus in
Has
fact.
fallen.
Blame it on me. Whatever, dude. I'm blaming it on you.
Take some responsibility. Winter now. This is your home turf. So, how do VP come back? That is the question.
It's all on the exorcism. Like, they have to be able to win a team fight with the Death Prophet ultimate. Keep her alive in team fights, which is getting increasingly difficult right now.
Just closing in on that Octarine.
Just the Lycan doesn't feel like he's gonna be able to do too much. Like the co-embrace and the Wisp, just doing so much, and he can't really fight against the Ursa. Because the Ursa just too much ahead right now. She gone for BKB. I don't know, man. I think the Aghanims is like a BKB to Ursa.
I think it's better,
Yeah, it's
by
better.
far,
It's
especially this game, because you're gonna get, like, the way he dies is he gets roared and right-clicked / hit by the ghosts, right? So,
Yeah, I think it's actually better than the BKB. Like, BKB is like, I don't know. I think Aghanims is.
what are the exact numbers on the BKB? Like, how long does it last? Or, sorry, the Aghanim, not the BKB, the Aghanims for Ursa?
The cooldown becomes what, 18 seconds?
Yeah, and it lasts the same amount of time? Yeah, it's still
I
4
think
seconds.
it's just the cooldown, and then you are able to use it when you're stunned. Disabled.
That's huge again. Like, that means you can fight multiple times
Yeah,
into the death
That's
drop
why I
zone.
think it's better.
I definitely think in this game it is. Maybe there's a game where the Magic community does more for you. But given VP's draft, they still have Roar anyway.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like if he's gonna roll you first, then you have the Aghanim. So
Yeah,
it's like the BKB is not gonna help you to get rolled first.
exactly.
I don't know. He plays a lot of Ursa, so
We can't argue with the results for now.
yeah, he knows better.
But we reserve the right to quietly say Winter was right.
Quietly?
If things get bad.
You're a caster. How are you supposed to be quiet? It's just such.
I listened to enough of your shit, and then I'm left
Okay.
speechless.
Let's caster.
Oh, Blaken, mind control, jumping forward. There's the tornado. Sunstrike, kaboom! They get the FNG kill. Now they go to the next Rogi, and Ursa comes in, but there's the roar, the Deputy Blast is gonna fly out, and the Spirit Placement is going. This whole time the company needs to lock up their target here. The curse has been committed, and Silent is just exploding!
The ghost was attacking.
The ghosts were damaging him, but it's something we were wondering before this game. The Covenant decides that he wants gold. He's gonna kill the Necroboat. Really hurts him a lot. But he does get that additional money. Necrobooks everywhere. We're looking for more kills on the side of Liquid. Rushing forward onto the Death Prophet. They'll grab her too. That's 3 down. DK Phobos with the Cold Snap may well be next. Another Embrace. Jerax says, I will take care of this one, my friend. Then the relocate forward. Going deeper. Sunstrike again. Almost on the mark. The only reduce on Phobos from the passion ensured his demise to other heroes. But Cumberman now in deep to double buyback force out. If they don't have an exorcism, this is going to be an almost impossible task for VP to hold on as Liquid continue to press forward onto the tier 3 in the bottom lane. Jerax up in front, flapping forward on the Wyvern. Articuno goes to work, and Ursa goes to town. G's down to the Countana. Behold the meatball, he says, as he rolls right over FNG. As quick as he respawns, he's back to the grave, and GG. VP gets smacked down on home turf by Team Liquid, and Phobos will die, pierced by the wall, and even more kills before this one ends, perhaps. Duff, saved by the bell. A little mercy was shown before then.
This is like such a performance from Liquid. Well played. The whole team played so well.
It feels like they got mad. You know, like they just got angry and they're like, let's go beat some ass now, man. We feel crappy about that lanes loss. We got to show the world how good we are. This was a very feisty. Like
they had a draft that they needed to win the lanes, and Kuroki did it. He won the lanes with his rotations, and after that it was all about the Roshan control. They went to the first Rosh fight. Alright, VP knew they were